Good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. I am just sending this to the group. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. Looks like Ginger's just trying to add herself. What is going on here? Good to do. Let's change that because that looks horrendous. Pictures. Open. That's much better. Let me also look at that. There we go. Okay. Better? Hi, Jamie and Pat and Jackie. Oh, really? You're still up? Well, that's what happens when I'm on break. Morning, Brenda. You're awake. I'm just trying to connect again. Let's see if that fixed that. I didn't need. Try that again. Where's that option? Wait. Okay, let's try that again. Paste. Paste. I still got that awful picture. I don't know why. Whatever. Okay, not gonna stress about it. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with Ginger. Do not know why it's doing that. Ooh. Just gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, guys? Oh, Jamie, I made it. I made it big enough so I could have my hair up in a bun for work or up in a pony, and it still fits. And it's made with Karen Simply Soft, and I don't remember the color name, but it's like a blue variegated. Not sure what's going on with Ginger. She keeps trying to connect, so we'll just give her a couple of minutes here. What is going on with my... Oop. What is going on? Nobody wants to get much of my kitchen. Oh. Okay.
Mom, when you're on your seat, I can see.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's okay. Hi, Donnie. Do. Good morning, Eswari. Did I hopefully say that somewhat correctly? Good morning. Thanks for joining. Hi, Crafty Chats. Ginger is trying to connect. I'm not sure what's going on. Hi, Sunita. How's it going? Welcome. Happy New Year, everyone. I am going to send the link again to Ginger and see if that helps. Hold on. Where am I? See if that helps. Oh. Didn't you? Let's see. Oh. Yay! Hello. Oh.
Good morning.
Oh, that's not that.
I am in my car.
Oh. Oh my god, I found the other headphones. Hey, I was looking for those ones.
Oh, gotta get this. Are you there?
Whoa, good morning. I gotta turn down the volume. Holy crap, I'm gonna make myself have a hearing problem.
Don't do that.
Ooh, hold on. Oh, that's better. Are you, why are we, oh, hey, look at Unplanned.
What? Oh, we're matching.
Didn't plan that. That's funny.
Totally not planned.
Even like gray.
Wow, we are color coordinated. Except my Wi-Fi is a bit off.
Oh no, are you okay? You're not stressing too much.
Yeah, well, we're out in the woods.
You're not home?
No, we are in a cabin in the woods, and our Wi-Fi is not great, but it's working if I go outside. So I'm in my car.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this live.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to miss it. Plus, everybody's still asleep. And pretty soon, this horrible lighting will go away because it'll actually get really light outside.
Okay. Good morning, Dee.
So,
I can't believe you're in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, when it gets light outside, I can show you where I am.
Well, I appreciate your commitment to this cow.
Well, I made the stocking, and I think I made it a little too big, so I'm making another one.
Oh no!
To make it smaller.
Not Seuss size, is it?
Yeah. It's what?
It's not Dr. Seuss size, is it?
How big it is. No, it's this size, which is, I think it's a little too big for a mini.
Okay. So I did a better job on the sizing this time.
Did you?
I say?
I can't.
Yep.
I can't see. My streamer is not letting me see.
Oh, you can't see. I'll send you a picture, but everybody else, this is what mine looks like.
Okay. I want to see.
I'll send you a picture. Hold on.
Okay. Awesome.
And I was a good doobie, and I filmed all the video sections of the tutorial. I just haven't edited it yet, so I'm going to do that later today.
Oh my gosh. I've got to film the tutorial part too.
Don't feel. Go ahead.
I wanted to make sure I got it the right size first.
That's okay.
So.
I already had a size accident, so I got that out of the way. I'm sending you the picture on your phone. On your phone? Should I send it to you?
Yeah, send it to me on my phone.
Okay.
I think, can I move between apps on this?
I don't know. We're going to find out in a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're moving and I can see you.
Oh.
Do you have it with you?
I do.
Oh, that's cute.
Hold on. Where is it not? Focus, focus. There we go.
Wow, you've got a gold button.
So it's a vintage button. Hold on. Let's see if it'll focus.
Uh-huh.
See?
Ooh.
I would have asked you for your opinion on my button, except it was 1 a.m. when I was picking one.
Yeah, I might have been asleep.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, I should have. It's too late. But I was having fun going through all my vintage buttons last night. Yeah. Trying to find the perfect, looking one.
Yeah.
Hi, Pamela. Happy New Year. Thanks, Jamie. Hi, Maribel.
Yeah, so I can't see anybody who's in the chat. Let me see if I go in the chat and I can't see us.
It's okay. I can do the chat today.
Oh, now I can. Now I can see the chat, but I can't see it.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Do you want me to let you know if you need to click back to me or if it's just blue hats and crochet t-shirts over here? Oh. I think she shut the app. Just saying. Oh. Thanks she shut the app. Thank you, Pamela. So this is one of the things we're going to be talking about today. Let me show it one more time. Don't be fuzzy. Focus, focus, focus. Can you? Why will you not focus? There we go. Let's see. Not sure what just happened to Ginger. I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm sure she will. Just so you guys know, I did not know or have any clue that she was in a cabin in the woods today. So, bravo to her to being very committed. So as Wari, we're going to talk some more about that, but I filmed the tutorial last night, and let's see if she just came back. There you are. Hello. So whatever you did, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I'm just
okay. So I'll just see the chat. Is that the plan or what's going on?
Yeah, that's the plan. So that way I can see you. And not mess up the stream yard again.
I was like, "Oop, she did something she wasn't supposed to."
No.
So, are you going to do it again in the same colors or something different?
I'm doing it in blue.
The same color or a different one?
Yeah, this one was purple.
Oh. Okay,
and
now I can see it.
I'm making it a little smaller.
What size hook are you using?
An L. But I'm using a thick thread because I want to use this kind of fluff for the
Oh, okay. Okay.
but I've got a plan for that too. Because see how it turned out like way too big, kind of for the top here?
Let's not talk about way too big. I win that contest. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna like skip maybe one stitch so that it, you know what I mean? Like don't crochet in at the top of every stitch on this, maybe every other stitch, just so it doesn't overpower the rest of the stocking.
Okay. That's a good idea. What number what number is that letter? I can't think of it right now. On your hook.
Oh, L. It's
L is
8.
Thank you. I couldn't. I was blanking on what it was. I used a 5mm hook for mine, but the yarn I used has an 8mm recommended hook size.
Oh wow!
So, which I didn't agree with when I looked at it. I was like, no. But what kind of yarn are you using? Or actually, let's back up. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are these for?
Oh, they're for our mini stocking cow.
Oh, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
For next Christmas.
No, Ginger. The mini stocking cow is
every month.
Correct.
And we're each making one, and we're making a pattern, and we're making a tutorial so that everybody can crochet along, so that next December we'll have a pile of little stockings to make an advent calendar. And this is what I'm using on this one. Effortless Super Bowl Yarn Geek.
Oh, very nice. Is that clearance yarn or is that available now?
I believe this color was, when I got this, it was still like a regular yarn.
Oh, okay.
But it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow, that's way big. Hide. Let's try that again. Edit. Oh, 4 or 5 years ago? Okay. Show. That's better. Okay. Back to the chat. Sorry, I just missed the chat while I was doing that. Where's the chat? Hi. Nope. Go back. What did I just do with the chat? Nope. Oh, comments. There we go. Oh, get it together.
Get it together, Tim.
Sorry. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake, Jamie. I went to go heat up my coffee. I have to go get it. But she said when I went to go get it, speaking of you being big, I was jealous when I watched you reach into the cupboard. You can reach the shelves.
Yeah, lucky. I wish I could reach the shelf.
Hi, Inga. And Carrot Boo, good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. Brenda says, I like the stocking idea. Thank you both for doing it and doing free patterns. So, the basic plan is, and Ginger, afterwards, if you can just send me the IG link of the thing you made.
Okay.
If you can. And I'll add it to the description box. But we have the Facebook group, Affordably Geeky. The link is down in the description, will be down in the description box for that. And I'm going to put it in the chat in a second. We have a brand new Instagram page that Ginger just made, right? Called what? No, like, dots or anything in it. Just, like, straight out across, right?
Oh, it's Affordably.Geeky.
Okay. Let me write that down. And then I made a Ravelry group page. I think I did anyways. I've never made one before. For Ministockingcal. I guess crochet along. I got to go look at that some more because I did that a little bit ago and didn't really touch it. So the general plan is that we will be each doing a mini stocking each month this year. And these patterns are going to have tutorials with them, right, Ginger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the tutorials will be on the YouTube channel.
Yes, and yeah, on your channel and my channel, and then also posted on the Facebook group. And links will be in the IG and stuff. And then my plan is to start writing up patterns. So this is my own pattern. I don't know if yours was.
Oh yeah, my own pattern.
Okay, so I've never written up a pattern yet for Ravelry. So that's going to be my project probably in the next week to figure out how to do that.
Me too, because I haven't ever done that either.
Okay. So we're going to be doing, so hey, can I put that on the Yarn Hookers monthly page thing? My first pattern?
Yeah, we do that on Friday.
No.
On Fridays, we have, it's like a self-promotion Friday. So that the whole feed doesn't get all jumbled up with a bunch of people posting every single day.
No, silly. I mean, the January project is do things for the first time, right?
Yes.
So I'm doing something for the first time.
Oh, yeah. I need to get my thoughts straight.
I'm glad I know so much more about yarn hookers than a yarn hooker. LOL.
No. I was getting my screens crossed.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. You're in a cabin in the woods. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Granny D. We're talking about the Ministockingcal. So we were just mentioning that Ginger made an Instagram group, which I'm going to link down below after in the description box, and I'll post on our Facebook group, which we also have. And then I created a Ravelry group page for Ministockingcal, and we're going to be using the hashtag Ministockingcal for this year. And yes, Crafty Chat said, so to get to 25 by December, you should do most months and then 3 one of the months. Yes. That's correct.
We could do that.
Huh?
Which month should we do that?
I don't know. I was going to talk to you about that later. Thanks for doing that math, Crafty Chats. I'm going to put it on my list.
Awesome.
You're welcome, Granny D. All right, I'm just going to go back there and grab my coffee.
Okay.
Oh, the snow behind you. Is there snow behind you?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of snow. And I've got snow on my windshield. And here, let me.
Oh.
Snow.
How far from home are you?
Oh, we're just a couple of hours away. And then I don't know if you can see down there, there's a lake.
I see what looks like a mountain or something. Or maybe trees on the other side. Not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, well, that way there's woods. I took some pretty cool pictures yesterday. I'm going to take some more today.
Oh, welcome to the winter Yarn Geek IG feed.
In the car, in the yarn car.
Hi, Nancy. So that looks like my ideal vacation there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We've got 3 of the kids and 1 of their friends, so we've got 4 kids. And it's fun.
Jamie says it looks like Ginger is hiding out in my backyard.
Nice. That's
funny.
You have the best backyard ever then.
What's funny is I'm in Massachusetts and I have 0 snow on the ground right now.
Yeah, but didn't you have like a couple of feet of snow a couple of weeks ago?
18 inches. Yeah, and then like 3 days later, it was over almost 70 degrees out.
That is crazy.
Welcome to New England. Happy, happy. If you don't like the weather, wait a day, it'll change.
Well, I am.
What are you wearing on your neck?
Oh,
that's pretty.
Scarf. Thank you.
It's pretty.
That little bobble. I have a post of it on Instagram somewhere. It's not my pattern. It's somebody else's.
Hold on. Is that one of the whips you finished?
No, but I do have a couple of other scarves that are whips that are the same design. It's by remember the dinosaur blanket I made with all the bobbles on it?
Sorry, no.
Oh,
but
well,
it sounds like something my son would love.
Yeah, it's by the same person, Malou Crochet.
Lalu?
Malou, M-E-L-U.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crochet.
Cool. That's pretty. I like it.
Thank you. I used the yarn I used was Yarn Bee. It's the Yarn Bee that Granny B loves.
Arabella.
Yeah.
Hi, Ricola. How's it going? That's awesome. So I'm going to grab my coffee, then I'm going to show you the yarn I used. I'll be right back.
Okay. And I can't read any chat, so because I don't want to accidentally turn it off. So I hope everybody's having a happy New Year. I gotta put it back. As soon as Kim gets that, I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have to go inside. I don't have any of my coffee cups from home. I just have this one. I forgot to bring it. You know what? I'm gonna try to see the chat. I want to say hi to everybody. Oh, hi Ricola, hi Granny B, and Caribou, and Jamie, Ginger, and Jimmy. Oh, is that Skylar? Hi, Skylar.
Oh, she's saying hi to you, honey.
Hi.
There she hides.
I'm gonna see if I can get back to the chat now. Oh,
hold on. Oh, I'm not sure what just happened. Okay. Hi, Michelle Wiley. Welcome in. Happy New Year. My messy kitchen. I'll move that over until Ginger comes back. Oh, it is? Granny D, I didn't know that was your eldest granddaughter's name. Oh, wait, there she is. What is? And, hey.
I touched my phone.
Don't touch your phone.
No, I gotta not touch my phone.
I mean,
okay, now.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go run and get a cup of coffee.
I almost spilled my whole coffee all over my keyboard, so how about I drink it? It's fine. Okay, bye.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, Ginger, come back.
What?
Pamela says kidnap one of your family's phones so you can have 2 screens.
Oh, I'll see if I can.
Oh, sneaky good idea, Pamela. I'm just going to say that today is going to be a day that, let's see if we can see that. Ooh, it's hard to say. I chose to use this cup today because I am striving to find more joy this year. Joy in 2021. looking a little more on the bright side of things, right, guys? This mug I got from Hobby Lobby last year, 90% off. I kind of liked that it was not Christmas colors. You laughing at me, Crafty Chats. Joy to the world. I just think it generally is a good sentiment. What's anybody else drinking this morning? Or actually, what's the first project on your hook for 2021? Oh, I'll probably be taking that stuff down next weekend. So I generally leave it up, the Christmas decorations. Jamie was asking about. So my family usually, on a usual year, we put decorations up the weekend of Thanksgiving, and then they come down the weekend after I go back to work, or now Skylar goes back to school. So they'll be coming down next weekend. That'll be my weekend project. This weekend was all about cleaning up the Christmas presents all over the place, scattered about. Yes, if you know what I mean. If you got kids, you know. Yes, Ingrid, find your joy, have more of it, and spread some around. I agree. Crafty Chats is working on a granny shell cowl in the round. That's nice. Michelle is a mosaic blanket. You are brave. I've never done mosaic before. Ginger loves that stuff. Ingrid's working on a whip. Jada and Stitch's boho shawl. Oh, awesome. So I have a project I'm working on that I'm going to show you guys after I talk about the yarn I used in my whip bag here. Yes, Crafty Chats, exactly. We kind of just honestly let the kids run bananas for about a week after. And then once the weekend before I go back to work hits, like New Year's Day usually, it's, oops, today's the day to clean up the bomb the house turned into, right? Jackie says a scrap blanket and a knitted face cloth. Oh, Jackie, I didn't know you knit. Thinking of joining the Twisted Stitches Mal as well. Interesting. You're painting the house. Oh, that's exciting, Inga. How many rooms? Morning, Kathleen. Pamela started her first sweater. It's the Batwing pullover sweater. I'm using Mandala Sparkle in the colorway Nova. Light pinks and grays.
Oh, I love those colors. I made a little halter top skirt set that I was testing for somebody one time out of that exact same color.
Ah, cool.
I love it. Love it.
What did So I just asked everybody what the first project on their hook was for the new year. And Michelle's doing a mosaic blanket.
Yay!
And I just found out Jackie also knits. She's a beginning knitter and trying to improve. And Inga is working on painting 6 rooms in her house.
Oh my gosh, Inga, you are busy.
Right. I was like,
wow.
ooh.
Holy smokes.
Right. I was like, oh, how many rooms? And she's like, 6. I'm like, ooh.
That's like the whole house.
I don't know. Is that the whole house, Inga?
Or it would be my whole house. Almost.
Well, does Inga have 10-foot ceilings? That's really a good question when it comes to that.
This is true. For all the yarn.
Somebody said they were doing a cal, and now I can't find the comment. Apparently, I'll find it later. Oh, it's an apartment. That's got to be almost the whole thing then. Ingrid's trying to still attempt a sweater, apparently. Okay, so back in the summer, this is the yarn I used, and there's a story about this because I don't want to ruin my brand. Okay. Back in the summer, I had birthday money. So I took a trip to my local yarn store.
Like we all do.
I know. You know where I'm going with this?
You got expensive yarn.
Actually, I got some things of expensive yarn, and then I actually ended up liking some of the cheapest yarn they had in there.
Mommy, can I have baby brother's thing?
Yes, give me that. Oh. Hi, Retta. How you doing? Let me just put this on for my daughter.
We both have headphones.
We do both have headphones. You're right.
Why are they different?
What do you mean?
Look at my thing right there.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
What?
What? I don't know what it is.
It's a top knot that she hasn't touched since she woke up. So she went to bed in a top knot, and then now it's that.
Oh my gosh.
Tone it down.
What
Your
happened?
brother and father are asleep. Stop yelling.
Oh my gosh.
Shh. Do you want Dad to wake up?
Wow.
No, me neither. Shh. Zip it.
Well, Skylar, you look adorable.
She said you look adorable.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh, I hopped on Ursula's live yesterday, and Skylar could not stop complimenting her beautiful hair.
Aww.
Yay.
Shh. It was
Ursula's
super cute.
beautiful hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very pretty. Now, where's the label? Sorry, I'm trying to put these labels back on. I just had it.
Every time I see Ursula, I think that she looks like she should be on the front of a magazine. She's got that beautiful model look.
She has a very, for lack of a better term, like an open face.
Very, very photogenic.
Yes.
Definitely. Ursula, if you're here, I think you're beautiful.
Okay, so my story. So I went to one of the local yarn stores, honestly, in July that was open, because a lot of them were still curbside only, and I did not feel comfortable in a store I've never been to with people I didn't know doing curbside pickup, because a lot of local yarn stores don't have their stock online.
Sure.
So I actually went to the one that is right near my dad's house and 10 minutes from my babysitter. It's called 3 Bags Full in Cumberland, and it's cute because it's in an old house.
Yeah.
So it's a cute local yarn store. But so I got I got this for the initial project I was going to use it for. I just used some of it for this. But this is the more expensive yarn that I was like, I have to have that as soon as I saw it. It's Knitting Fever. It's Australian wool.
Ooh.
Which I've never seen before. Hold on, I have to move the tag, though, because I can't read the name of the yarn. Oof. Oh, come on. Urgh. Oh, Painted Sky. So it's Knitting Fever Painted Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, here comes the yarn porn.
Ooh, that is very pretty. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see it better.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I know, that was me treating myself. Look at that.
Beautiful. What are you going to make with it?
So, hold on. So, and this is awesome too, because look inside. It's different. See the different, variegations? I mean, No offense, Joann's, but I ain't getting that there.
No.
So I was like drawn in by the Australian wool. And then, of course, I said, oh, you have Gryffindor yarn.
Of course.
So it's 100% wool.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 218 yards in each of these, and they are 4-weight. Which I thought that was a pretty decent amount for a yarn store, like a local yarn store.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so
totally.
This was going to be combined with the other yarn I got. Is it copper colored? No, it's not copper colored. Let me hold it up again. It's like a goldish color and maroon and just different, like, I can't think of the word. Different, like, when it goes from light to dark. Shades.
Gradient.
Sorry. There you go. I couldn't think of the word. Oh, Ursula, that's because your ears were ringing. We were just talking about you.
We were.
Literally like a minute ago. So we were just saying that I was on your live yesterday and it was a lot of fun, and my daughter couldn't stop complimenting your hair, and then Ginger said it looked like you should be a model.
Yep, I think she should.
Variations. Why is Ginger in the car? Has she been thrown out of the house? LOL. No, Ginger is super committed. Surprise, she's in a cabin in the woods, which I did not know about. Cheers to you. Ting, ting,
Yay.
ting. Oh, you missed my cup. You were inside.
Beautiful cup. Joy. Mine's just plain. I didn't bring any from home. It's just basic plain white cup.
Did you like Airbnb, or what did you do for the cabin?
I don't know. My husband did it. He I think it was something like that.
Have you been there before?
Nope. This was the first time we came. And it was really cool because it was it has everything you need here, like all the extra blankets and pillows for 5 people, and what else? I don't know. It's just like a regular little house setup.
It's a great socially distant vacation.
It is. That's why we planned it. He planned it like half a year ago.
Oh.
Back in, I think it was July or August.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I go on vacation, one of my preferred places to go is like New Hampshire, Maine, or Vermont, up in northern New England, because I most enjoy being in the woods and hiking and lakes and stuff like that. And also the mountains. I'm not a person, like when they say, oh, I would love to go to an all-inclusive resort on the beach. Ugh. That is like the last place I would want to be. Super not fun for me.
Much rather be, in the woods.
Yes. Oh, look at that. I have miraculously found something else we have in common.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I'm a woodsy person.
Oh,
I could hike all day before I would swim in the ocean. Jaws. Yeah.
I only go, and I live really close to Rhode Island. I grew up in Rhode Island, which is just tons of beaches. But I like the beach for a little while. Like a little while. I'm not the person that's like, I got there at 6 a.m. and I left at like sunset. Yeah. That's just too much. Because look at my skin tone. I go through like a bottle of sunscreen while I'm there. And if I'm forget a spot or whatever, I am just go from this to lobster. Thank you, Irish and French. There's really, tanning for me is, I hate to say it, it's off-white.
Off-white.
Off-white is my tan. And I'm not even kidding. Like, even during the lockdown when I was outside, like all the time, like I'd set up my computer like outside right near the house. So I had my Wi-Fi and I'd work outside while the kids played on the swing set a lot. I still was. That was the color I was.
Wow. Yeah, I don't, you know, when I was younger, I would get tan, but now that I'm older, I get freckles.
Oh, I get freckles all over my face in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And great big age spots.
Hi, Trisha. How are you doing, honey? Are you setting up another Gifts of Love raffle, or was that the last one yesterday? Sorry. We just changed real quick. For those that don't know, Gifts of Love is the fundraiser they've set up for a person in the crochet community. Please, somebody comment if you know this person's name, who needs a custom-made wheelchair.
I remember. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I forget who it's for, though.
So, Trisha, are they having, or are you setting up another raffle, or was that the last one that went off yesterday after Granny D's live? Sorry, I haven't really been up on that because it's Christmas week. It's been a little kid-oriented at this house. Sharon says Deneen. Hi, Brenda. Deneen. God, I keep ruining her name. I'm sorry.
I got your back, Deneen.
Oh, Creations by Jax starts today. Hashtag our gifts of love. So is it the same as the last raffle, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, Trisha, but it was $5 for one ticket, 5 for 20? Is that correct? Okay, Sharon's Crochet Corner. Thank you. I couldn't remember her name. I really apologize. I knew it was S something, but I didn't want to say the wrong name. Kathleen! She bought what she thought was some new yarn, only to find out I already had it at home. For shame. Yes, ma'am. So that is the raffle ticket information. Hi, David. It's okay that you're late. Ginger's in a cabin in the woods.
Yes, I am. In the yarn car. I got a picture of my yarn car covered with snow yesterday.
That's fun.
Yeah. And my Wi-Fi has been very, very spotty out here. When I'm inside the cabin, it's very difficult to get any connection. So
You know why that is?
That's why.
Because it's Mother Nature's way of telling you to disconnect.
That's what my kids say.
As I tell my kids, I said, well, it's family time right now, which means your devices go away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. It's got one bedroom and it's got a loft that's like over the living room kitchen area. And it's got a great big bathroom.
So you and Mr. Geek are in the bedroom, I'm assuming?
Yes.
And the kids are spread out all over the place?
Yeah. Yeah, just wherever they can find a place.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it has electricity.
Yes. It has electricity and running water and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be hardcore.
Trisha, if you're still here, how do we go about purchasing raffle tickets for our Gifts of Love on Jax's channel? I don't know if she left. But we are family, Ginger, LOL. Thank you, Ingrid. What the
What?
Ursula, you did not have to do that. Ursula just sent me a super chat. First of thousands of blessings in 2021 for you. ZAR. Now that's the South African currency? ZAR?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I think so, but I've never heard of it.
Well, the only reason I heard of it is because she gave me a super sticker before. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. That's going to go right back into some projects, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, I got super excited yesterday. Look what came in the mail.
Ooh, you got your pen.
I did. I'm so excited. I haven't put it in yet. I got to do that today. But I was like,
Don't do that. Congratulations.
Aswari, I should say. We are both going to be doing tutorials for, why am I all fuzzy all of a sudden? Don't be fuzzy.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
There we go. We are going to be having tutorials. I filmed my first tutorial. Not my first tutorial. I've done a tutorial before. Back up, English. I filmed the tutorial for this already. I just have to edit it today and upload it. Thank you. I was super happy. I said, oh, Ginger would think this cute.
It is cute.
Like I was super complimenting myself. And look, I have sparkly yarn on my toe and sparkly yarn on the top.
I love it. And the little stripes. It's your little Harry Potter.
Crafty Chat says, sorry, I just got lost in the chat. It just went down to the bottom on me. Yes, Aswari. So I was saying, we're both going to be doing tutorials for the mini stockings. Those are going to go up each month, and we'll talk about what we did here on the live and in our groups. And I'm going to be writing up this pattern, and Ginger's going to be writing up her pattern. Now, what I'm noticing here is that, Ginger, your pattern's in the round, right?
Yes.
Mine is not.
Ooh.
I actually made mine in 2 separate pieces.
Neat. Well, see, we're going to be making all sorts of different kinds of interesting stockings all year.
Together, which is, I prefer this method because I wanted vertical stripes, and that was going to be a pain in the monkeys in the round.
Right. I gotcha.
So I don't know. I'm just super happy with how this came out. I just did this on the fly literally yesterday. I'm proud of myself. First time a pattern I made came out this like cutesy.
It is very cute.
It's very professional of me. Oh my goodness.
I can just imagine a tree filled with all of those little type stockings. And it's adorable.
Like, oh, size comparison. Like, so here's a gift card just to show you how big it is, because it's kind of hard to tell. So that's how big it is.
It's little teeny tiny. Gee, that's making mine look like a Jolly Green Giant.
Listen, so we don't live near each other. These do not have to be exactly the same size. That's the fun of it. And this doesn't even have to be an advent calendar. You could turn this into like a swag. You could just decorate a tree, just a little tree or a big tree, just with your mini stockings. You could add it to your tree. There's lots of things you can do with this besides just an advent calendar, because not everybody does that, you know?
Well, and the thing with mine too is that you can, if you want to make it smaller, just use a smaller yarn and a smaller hook.
Yeah. So back to my yarn for a second. So this yarn I had bought, this was definitely, it's not hand painted, but I fell in love with just how, to me, that just looks luxurious. And the fact that it's Australian wool, which I've never worked with before, I was like, ooh, I had New Zealand wool once, but I've never had Australian wool. And I love wool. Big fan. So then I got some Encore yarn by Plymouth Yarn Company, which is they're in Bristol, Pennsylvania, but it's made in Turkey.
Okay.
And this one is 75% acrylic, 25% wool. And I used this color, which is deep burgundy.
Oh, very pretty.
And then this one doesn't have a color name, but we'll call it like a old gold or something. Focused. There we go. And then this is the same color as this, but with like a burgundy sparkle.
I love the sparkle. Now, is that Big Twist?
No, this is Encore Starlet.
Oh.
These are the same company. That's why they're like exactly the same color, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, we have Plymouth yarn at our local yarn store, but I've never seen the sparkle.
So basically my thought for this stuff when I had bought it, again, super treating myself. Now, granted, me super treating myself is, this was $13 a ball. I got 2 of them.
Nice.
And I go to the local yarn store and I come out with 2 skeins that are $6. And this one was $6.50. I treated myself.
You gotta stop spending so much, Kim.
And this was, I got 2 of each of these. They only had 1 of these, or I would have gotten a second one.
Yeah.
But so my thought on all this was to try, and now granted, this was in July before I started working on my first one. So this is, oh, that looks horrible. Oh, there we go. So that's what that stuff looks like together. So my thought on this was trying to make myself a sweater or a wearable item.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
But I haven't gotten to it yet. It's been sitting in a bag, separated, like, don't touch these, it's for this project.
Right.
And then one of the things I like about the Ministockingcal was that you can use scrap yarn on it. It's not going to take a lot of yardage. So one of the things I want to work on in 2021 is using yarn from my stash. Since I feel like last year, since I just started crocheting, I was really like building up my stash a lot. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to purchase yarn in 2021 because hello, sales.
Right.
But
right.
Whenever possible, I'm going to use stuff from my stash. Right. So that's why I did that. Let me go back and look at, and you don't have to use that yarn. You can use whatever yarn you want to.
Right.
That's just what I had. And I knew as soon as we started talking about this, that some of that yarn was going to be used. I just ended up using it first.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm using this yarn, because I had a bunch left over from those stockings that I made. The MJ's Off the Hook stockings.
The one you made on the live? The 1 hour or less projects live?
No, it was, I haven't showed any pictures of the stockings that I made. It was like Christmas Eve that I made them or something. And so, yeah, I need to post some pictures of those because they're really cute, but it might be next Christmas.
How long have you been in the cabin?
2 nights.
Okay.
So not super long. We're spending 1 more night and then we're going home.
Okay. Oh, these are 200 yards each. I forgot to say that. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 1,000 yards of this, and then I have 400 and almost 40 yards of this. So almost 1,500. Well, 1,440. That might be enough to make a decent size wearable. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think so, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I felt like I had to sit and think on that yarn because I didn't want to just make something plain with it. You know what I mean?
Right,
like I felt like it warranted a little bit more thought.
Yeah, it deserves something nice.
Let me go back to the chat for a second. Is that pin for getting ad revenue? What is that from Google, Kim? Oh, so the Google thing here, this is my pin for AdSense, which basically means that, correct me if I'm wrong, Ginger, but once you put this in, they can start paying you out, basically.
Yeah.
Once you reach a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
So my thought on this was to not put it in until the first of the year so that I didn't have to worry about taxes.
That's a great idea.
This year, I was like, I got that in the mail 2 days ago. I'm like, I'm holding this until January 1st. We'll see if that works.
Smart. I didn't even think about that.
Not that I'm like, honestly, rolling in the dough from the AdSense, but like, you know.
Right. You want to keep it.
I'll deal with that next year.
Less complicated, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
So it's finished.
How the monkeys did you finish that fast?
I just crocheted it. And this is how big it is for face comparison.
Do you have a card in there?
A card?
Because I held mine up to like a card.
Oh no, I don't. I've got a pack of gum.
There you go. Hold that up. In the front,
Nice.
so I can see it.
Hold on. Hold your horses. There, like that.
No,
It'll fit inside. Oh, you mean like that?
just hold it on the side. I want to see how big it is for a size comparison. Like, look. Like I did. Like, hey, this is how big it is.
Oh, like
This big.
this.
And then this is this big. That's almost the same size, Ginger. There you go.
Yeah.
Except you have a longer toe. I have a stubby toe.
Oh yeah, I got a longer toe because I got to put all those chocolates in there.
The hell is that? Airplane.
I had to turn my heater on in the car. It's getting a little bit cold.
You know, if you need a hat, there's one right behind you.
I know. I've got my scarf, so I'm pretty good there.
That's hilarious. That's cute. So what did that take you? Like 20 minutes? Half an hour?
Yeah, about half an hour.
How long do you think this took me?
An hour.
No.
Half an
So
hour.
that was in my defense, I was also filming the tutorial.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, see, you can't count all that time.
So the first panel took me about 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
But I was figuring out how to make the pattern, like my pattern.
And then
so basically I made half of it, and then the second half I videoed.
Oh, okay.
Because you're basically just repeating the panel. So I don't need to video it twice, you know?
Right.
And then the tutorial to film took like about a couple hours. But you know how that is. It's stop, start, and oops, I messed that up. And my hand's out of frame. Like,
yeah.
All right, let me go back to the chat for a minute because I'm way behind. Ursula says, at Affordably Crafty, I said, think how quickly Sharon would have her wheelchair if each of us bought one ticket per healthy leg that we have. You won a voucher on Sin's Live last night. What's the voucher for, Ursula? Pain in the Monkeys in Crafty Chats is cry laughing, because I said pain in the monkeys.
Pain in the monkeys.
Otherwise known as, I work with kids, and that's a semi-swear word.
Right.
Oh.
So there's the size comparison of those.
Now, the first one looks great, but it's not a mini stocking.
It's not a what?
The first one looks great, but it's not small enough. I agree with you.
Yeah, not small.
Okay. It's still super cute, though.
Oh, I made a pair of mittens yesterday. I'll have to run in next time I run in and get some coffee so I can show you.
Let's see. What did everybody else say? Wish I could send a pic of the first scarf I made for Project Gratitude. Kathleen, are you on Facebook? Join our Affordably Geeky Facebook group, and you can post pictures up the wazoo on there. I mean, that are appropriate.
Don't
make me block you.
Not literal.
Yeah. Let's see. And you started on your second one, Kathleen. That's cool. Yes, Ursula was talking about that yesterday. She appreciates, Granny D, your 3 p.m. lives on the weekend so she can join. Because I think it's like 10 o'clock at night in South Africa when she comes on at 3. So it's midnight when she normally goes on at 5. No, thanks, Ursula. I fell in love with that yarn, too. Real wool scares you, Crafty Chats. Yes, it is Gryffindor gold. Need more thumbs. Thank you, Ursula, for saying that.
that would make a beautiful Harry Potter scarf. Those 2 colors.
It would. But I really, really am stuck on more of a wearable. I want it to be more of a wearable. That's why I bought so many yards.
I got you.
So if I have some left, I'll be making a hat. But I really want that to be a wearable. Now, if I had to go back and get more, they for sure would have that non-sparkly Plymouth yarn because they carry a lot of it. So I also bought that as just a safety net. Because if I go back, they're not going to have any more of that other one I got probably.
Yeah. The sparkly, do they just carry that like certain, like Christmas time and stuff?
No, not the sparkly. The sparkly they carry, they just have limited colors. But the other one, the twisted one, they probably won't have any more of that. Because they only had 4 balls when I went there in July.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I just, again, this is me being me. $13 is so expensive for over 200 yards.
I feel the same way. But, I mean, it is, for getting it at a local yarn store, that's a good price.
I know. I looked around for like 3 hours. I totally enjoyed my me time. I said, I'm going out and having some me time as one of my birthday things, and you're not going to call me and ask me to come back unless Rome is burning or a kid is going to the emergency room. Let's see. Oh, bye, Kathleen. It's time for breakfast. She's on Facebook very rarely. Ginger, enjoy the cabin, she says. Oh, hey, Denise. And Bev. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. So my thought on the sweater, not to jump off topic too much, but my thought on the sweater, what are you drinking? Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Kathleen, turkey, sausage, a banana, half a red velvet muffin, and 1 potato cake. It's a random breakfast. Go ahead.
Oh, that's what I like about wintertime. You can just pick up your Diet Coke where you left off a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay.
Just
sure.
Be open in the car.
Uh-huh.
And it's still cold because there's still ice in it.
Okay. What was I going to say? So my initial thought for the wearable was, do you think that's enough yards for a sweater?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So my thought was maybe the neck part up here, and then the cuffs and the bottom cuff being that variegated one or whatever, the pretty. And then I was going to try and figure out how to maybe do cables, but I want the cables only to be in that variegated color. Right, that's the look I had when I tried. Like, that's my vision, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
That may not what I end up doing. I feel like that project may sit there for a little while. I want to get that done by the end of 2021 is my goal. Or if I'm really ambitious, I might like to get it done by July 31st.
Yeah. That would be, yep.
Which is super specific. Why would I want to get it done by July 31st? Anybody?
Christmas in July?
Nope.
You're going somewhere cold?
Where's Mel when I need her? Blink, blink. Harry Potter's birthday is on July 31st.
Oh!
So it's kind of a big deal day in the Potterverse.
That would be a good thing to have done by then. That's a goal.
I'm also thinking about finally using my monster balls that I haven't used from the tent sale. And making a cape.
Oh, a Harry Potter cape?
Well, it's not going to be Harry. Well, I mean, it's going to be green, but you could say Renaissance or whatever, but a cape.
Yeah.
Or even a capelet. I don't know. But that was my light bulb thought the other day when I was staring at my stash going, let's use some of this.
Now, what colors? What colors do you have?
2 different color greens, like a grass green and then like a darker green.
Oh, okay.
Not an olive, but not a St. Patty's Day green, like more truer green.
Like a forest green?
No, lighter than that. But so there's I think I have about 8,000 yards of those 2 yarns. That's a lot of yards.
Like 1,000 each.
No, 8,000 total.
8,000? That's a lot of yarn.
I have 4 of them, and they're over 2,000 yards of wool.
You could make a huge cape out of that.
Right. That was my thought.
You can make huge capes for your whole family out of that.
I don't know. I'm kind of tall.
Okay, maybe one for you and one for little Steven.
We'll see. That sounds a little complicated, but beautiful, says Pamela.
Yeah, it does sound beautiful.
I don't know. I'm just kicking around the sweater idea, but I definitely know that the top here and the cuff and the bottom will be that variegated yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm 100%. That's what I'm doing. But I don't even know if I'm gonna make a sweater. I've had other thoughts. Like I thought maybe I could do like a hooded vest. Like that could be cool, more like a modern thing.
That would be very. You know what you could do is just make the hooded vest part first, and then if you feel like you want to add sleeves on later, you can.
I could do like a hooded vest and maybe like some like fingerless gloves or something that would go with the theme. They wear a lot of that stuff there. I don't know. I'm just kicking around ideas. Trifle. Oh, my nanny used to make a trifle a long time ago.
What is that?
A trifle? It's like a layered dessert.
Ooh. That sounds good. We've got donuts inside.
Crafty Chat says maybe I could do a bolero.
Oh, a bolero is one of those hats with a big rim, right?
No, isn't a bolero like a shrug?
Oh, well, I was
a bolero jacket, but that wouldn't make sense for this project because it's something that doesn't use a lot of yardage. And I have like 2,000 yards for this, or 1,500 yards for this project. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what was I just going to talk about? Oh, what's the first thing you worked on this year?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Mittens.
You did the mittens. What color did you do them in?
I decided I was making a cowl out of this. It's the Karen Cake speckled stuff.
Speckled?
Thick, bulky sprinkles. Is that what it is?
Sprinkles.
Yeah. And next time I go inside, I'm going to grab them. The reason I took so long last time was because I was locked out. And I had to go knock on every door.
How much yarn did you bring with you? LOL.
Well, I brought the big basket that my husband got me for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then I brought a couple of more bags, with yarn in it.
You brought 2 outfits and 2 bags full of yarn.
Something like that.
I'm kidding. Oh, bye, Ursula. She's got to go. We'll keep you guys running and get back. Duty calls. Okay. You're taking a bunch of pictures of the sunrise right now, Jamie. Oh, that sounds pretty. Post some later on the page. That sounds beautiful. What's a swan show? I bring it said swan show ?
Oh, it's like a sweat, like a half sweater, half poncho. Yeah, I've seen those. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to describe it.
I don't know.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
First time I heard of that. That's fun. So I started working on sweater, poncho, yes. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. So I'm proud of myself. I went in my stash. Again, trying to use some stash stuff. And I wanted to make something that I could wear when it wasn't winter still.
Mm-hmm.
So I had gotten this is an older label on this one. Where's the newer label? So this is one of my favorite like higher end things that I picked up at the Hobby Lobby clearance.
Ooh, I love that.
Right?
That's
it's a real,
so
it's a
pretty.
true red color.
Yeah.
And it is, I grabbed it because it's the first time I've used bamboo and silk.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 85% bamboo, 15% silk, this yarn.
Ooh, pretty.
Now they're small. There's only 130 yards in each one.
Right. What are you going to make with that?
So hold on, I'm getting to it. So normally these are, where's the price on this? The price on that one. So normally these are $5.99 a skein.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, for 130 yards, that's a bit much, personally.
Yeah.
But on clearance, they're $1.49 each. Ha-ha!
Ooh.
So I had the 3 Hobby Lobbies near me, as you know. So I think I ended up with 10 of these.
Uh-huh.
And then I also grabbed a bunch of this in a dark purple color. That's not for this project, it's for something else. But once I felt it, I loved it. So what I'm making is, I'm making my first vest for, and I'm sorry that Reggie's not here yet, because this is her project, kind of. So she's having a make-along in January and February called Vestuary, where it's making a vest. Any vest you want.
Look what the headphones commented on.
I don't care, it's fine. Oh my God, seriously. She just asked me if she looked like a gamer.
Does she?
Make your headphones fall off again. Make your headphones fall off.
On my neck.
They were on her neck. Whatever.
Oh, she is so cute.
I need to put a, hold on, let me just put a safety pin in this so it doesn't unravel when I hold it up. 1 second. Okay. So I'm working on my first vest. I'm really happy with how it's coming out. This is probably one of the more complicated things I've made. I know that seems weird, but again, I've been crocheting since, where's the top? Over here, I think. I don't know. So.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a circular, like, go ahead.
You're making it with that hint of silk?
Yep, the whole thing.
Oh, so pretty.
It feels amazing. The drape is so nice. So I've used like 1, 2. I'm on my 4th skein. And I think I have like maybe 50, which I'm having a trouble. I don't know why I'm all, I think it goes this. So this is backwards, but I'm just going to hold it up to myself. So it kind of looks like you can see it better when I stretch it out.
Oh, yeah.
Is that better? It's going to be like ruffled in the front. It's going to be a circular vest, which I've never made a vest before. But oh my God, I'm so happy with this. Not even like this yarn. Oh, this might be one of my new favorite yarns.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So when are you going to try to be done with that?
So
in time for Valentine's Day?
Honestly, I'm probably going to finish that easily this week.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's a good idea. I probably would wear white under it because you know I'm not wearing pink.
No pink for you.
No. But I liked it just in red because I feel like it'll go with a lot of things. Like my thought in my head was I could layer that over green in the holidays. I could layer it over blue for 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it could be kind of seasonal
White
if I change up what's under it.
Yeah.
So, but I am just in love with this yarn. It's so nice. And I used, for my hook, really? David, don't you use these all the time, but you never turn it on? That's the one you want to talk about. So it's the crochet. I get it Hobby Lobby with my coupon just to try. But, oh my God, this is like one of my favorite hooks.
I gotta plug in my phone.
And Steve, oh, okay.
I'm trying to get my phone to stand.
Hi, Viviana. Happy New Year's to you. So we were just talking about our first project on the hook in 2021. And I was showing this vest, circular vest that I'm working on for the Vestuary Make Along on J Hook Crochet's channel.
Oh, shoot.
Thing is 100% bamboo. What's the matter? Ginger's phone may die in a second. I'm not sure what's going on. She'll pop back on. What? Uh-oh, what's
I'll pop back on.
the matter?
Well,
Okay. No big deal. Well, okay. So I will just talk about what is going on. Not sure.
my browser has lost connection to the camera.
That's okay. So I just see your sheep with it radiating circles around it. That's fun.
Oh, that's
So I don't remember where I sent that to you. Anyway, so what was that thing in the chat? I know I'm super all over the place today. Up, there you are. Oh, remove that. Remove. Oh, shoot. My bad. Add yourself back. I tried to close your sheep browser and it closed the other one too. So sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. There we go. Okay. Crafty Chat says, heck, I would find that hard. How long have you been crocheting, Crafty Chats? I started working on that yesterday for the Make Along. Let's see. My lighted hook grabs onto the yarn like it's coated in pancake syrup. Any ideas how I could slick it up without ruining the hook? Have you tried a dryer sheet? Take a dryer sheet and rub it on the plastic or the hooky part of the hook. Like, you know, where's my thing? Where's the, oh, there you are.
okay. I'm back.
Sorry. I did that time. I was trying to get rid of your sheep and keep you. And when I closed the sheep, you both went away. I'm sorry.
No problem.
That was me. Sorry. Both having technical problems, Pamela, but I'm not in a cabin on the woods. I just had operator error there. Pamela was just asking about her lighted hook that it grabs onto the yarn like it's coated in pancake syrup. Any ideas? And so I said, take a dryer sheet and rub it on this part of the hook.
Oh.
And that should help to slicken it up a little.
Yeah.
I'm just looking back and seeing, I sent you something the other day, but I don't know if you got it because you're in a cabin in the woods. Yeah. Did you get a text from me on Thursday?
I don't know. What would it have been about?
I said, interested in a fun challenge this year.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Are you interested in that or no?
I don't know if I'd be able to keep track of it, but I can try.
You just save your bands.
Oh. Okay.
So you just have a little box and you save them. And then you can just add them up either like halfway. Maybe we could add them up like in July.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just get rid of those. And then you could, or put them aside. And then you could add them up again at the end of the year.
I fell.
Oh, Jen says try to rub it with wax paper. Yeah, David, you love those light up hooks. You like how they feel. This rubber here, if anybody has never used this hook before, is amazing. Because it's like text. Does it have a what?
Does it help it be grippy?
Yes. This is great.
That's nice.
And this part here is long enough. I had some problem with some other ergonomic hooks where this was too short.
Right.
What was I just saying? So I had wanted to do a challenge for the year on the Affordably Geeky group to see who can do or use the most mileage of yarn this year. So you take the yards and you calculate it. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be saving my ball bands. And I am very good about using up the scrap yarn. So I have piles of that, and then I use that for certain projects. I even take my tiny, tiny, tiny things, and I've made like my little, like say you have like this much of the yarn. Let me go get my, I'm going to get my jar and show you. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna drop my phone back up there. Yay, hopefully it won't fall. I'm working on a pair of mittens. I wish I could see the chat, you guys. But if I try to do the chat, I always knock myself off. So is 2021 better than 2020 so far? The first, what is today? Today is the 2nd, right? Yeah, today's the 2nd, right?
Hi. So what I'm going to be doing, and I guess Ginger too, and anybody that wants to join along, this will be a fun challenge. See who can use the most yards in a year. I'm going to save my bands in a box, basically. Add them up at the end of the year. I think it'll be interesting to see what kind of yarn I use the most, which I think will inform my shopping in the next year. Because certain stuff just tends to sit on the shelf.
Right.
I'm also going to start a little post-it system to review if I like these or didn't like them or any feedback I have. And then we can talk about that at the end of the year too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So this is my tiny scrap jar.
Oh, wow, you do use everything. So what do you use those little things for?
So these things you could use. Now I wouldn't waste these colorful scraps on this, but you could, and this is basically a coin mason jar I got from the Dollar Tree. It says family fun night, which I thought was funny because yarn is fun. For me, you could use little scraps like this to stuff amigurumi.
Yeah.
I don't though. I don't use that for this. What I use this for is I have done like a project with my daughter where I freeform glue yarn around a picture frame as a gift. I have put these inside plastic balls for ornaments. Just random stuff like that. But this is funny because I haven't used these. I didn't use these for an ornament since July. So I'm going to actually open this up and see what I have in here. This will be fun. Oh, let's see. Oh, so this is some of my yarn that I dyed with avocado.
That's really pretty.
So this was like a 7-day process to dye this yarn.
Wow.
So that's my avocado yarn. And then this is a yarn I made that's speckled. with different colored greens and blues.
I love the speckle.
Where's that? Oh, this, okay. Not something I would like. I actually gave this yarn away, I think, to Cinnamon Stitches.
Uh-huh. That is beautiful. It looks more peachy than pink.
But one of her favorite colors is peach.
Oh.
So that's why I made it, and I said this needs to go to Cinnamon.
That's awesome.
This is some of my yarn I dyed with dandelions.
That's really pretty.
This is some of the yarn that I dyed with tea. Now, you must ask, why is there like little tiny pieces? Because I always test it before I put the whole skein in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So those are my test pieces.
Those colors. Hold up all the colors together. I want to see what they all look like together.
I mean, this is some of the stuff I did, but it's not all of it, but you know.
Those all look very pretty together.
And then this, I haven't actually dyed any of it yet. I just did a test dye when I did that, you know, the variegated stuff I have behind me on my shelf normally. This is fun. This is actually pre-felted wool yarn.
Pretty pretty.
So it's nice and thick. This makes me think of Bev, actually. It comes on a huge spool, and it's from that local place, Peter Patchy's. The big, huge mill place, not the recycling place. This is another place in Rhode Island. And it's these big, I have big, huge, like, I mean, like huge, like they're this big, spools of felted wool.
Wow.
This looks great. I need to do something with this. And then like, even like, so I did a lot of sewing and some embroidery work. So I even saved like this is my thread scraps. Look at how pretty it is because I was doing embroidery.
Yeah. Oh,
like everything goes in the jar. It's all going to have a use later for something. And then I had this yarn that ended up being a knotty mess. This black, gold, green I had, and Steven got a hold of it and just, I don't know what the hell happened. In the bathroom. So I just cut it up because I could not get it unknotted and put it in there. What else do I have in here that's fun? Sorry if you don't think this is fun.
I think it's super fun.
I have little ribbon scraps in here from projects I've done. Yeah, so basically everything just goes in there. Let's see, what does people think? Sanita says, great idea. David says, my New Year's Day was highlighted by a lovely video chat with one of my favorite YouTubers. There might be a dual live stream in the future. That's cool, David.
Yay!
Now, I understand that not everybody would want to do that, but I just thought it was something fun in a way, again, for me to kind of hone in on what type of yarn I should be buying. Like, not that I wouldn't buy new types of yarn, but if I have certain things that I buy and I'm like, oh, I love that. Not like the really pretty stuff that you don't know what to do with because it's expensive or too beautiful. But like, I'm interested to know, like, what yarn weight do I use the most? What colors do I use the most? You know?
Yeah.
I think that it might be surprising. Oh, there's a stitch marker in here. How random. Hello.
It's just a random stitch marker.
It's fine. It's fine. You could weigh your yarn before you use it. I mean, that's an idea, Jen. But I don't want to get into all that. I know that Ginger would not be into weighing all of her yarn.
Well,
it would be hard enough for her to just put it in a box, the band, knowing her. So you should have a bin. You should have a bin in your car and a bin near your yarn cocoon.
I'm thinking of all the possibilities right now. I'm looking around my car.
I know. Sorry. Or even if you have just an envelope to start.
Yeah. An envelope wouldn't be big enough.
No, a manila envelope, like a, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I mean, just to like leaving your car for a little bit, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I love this. It's just so pretty. I just look at it on my shelf too. It's just so pretty. What are people saying about that? Let's see.
And then it makes you think about the yarn you used.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a little memory jar.
Pamela says, I will play that game. I crochet every day, almost every day. Jen says I could use it as stitch markers. Tiny scraps for stuffing. Hey, Sherry. Good morning to you too, and Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. Kim, last night I started what I'm calling my 2021 Big Ball. I'm taking all my scraps and leftover yarn from every project I make this year into a great big scrap ball that I'll turn into a throw. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, are you mixing yarn weights and fiber? Or are you just doing, I'm not sure what you mainly work with. Like, do you mainly work with acrylic? I just hesitate to mix fiber just because if it's a throw, you know, you have kids and you have to wash it. If part of it's wool and part of it's acrylic, sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, personally. Bev says, I have scraps of yarn and ball bands and I find them and wonder why I save them and I throw them away. It's a cycle. I have some ball bands that I've saved from the previous year because I really like the pattern on them and just haven't used it yet. That's actually one of my trivia. That's one of my least favorite things about Lion Brand. They do not put patterns on. They don't put patterns on the ball bands. They just put their website, which is annoying. I want a pattern just on it. That's just me. I think that's annoying.
But I do like it that they have the ruler on their band. That's kind of helpful sometimes.
True, they do have a ruler, but I'd rather have a pattern.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there goes Ginger again. Bev says, oh, there she is. Oh, there she isn't. Don't know what just happened. What did you say, Bev? You said, sorry about the camera issues. There you are again. Hello. Oh, you went away. Bev says, I love the idea of saving scraps in a jar. I just don't like putting things in plastic bags. Well, the idea of the jar was that it's out and you can see it. So this makes me think like, look at these things I've done, you know?
Yeah.
Could use those tiny pieces for a scrappy rug. How would I do that, Maribel?
Oh, like a latch hook.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, that would drive my anxiety up the wazoo because it wouldn't be, they would all be different sizes and yeah. That's a great idea, but no. Maybe a scrappy coaster or a scrappy tiny wall hanging. David has a bunch of scraps that I'm turning into a patchwork sweater little by little. One of my favorite patterns is on the Pound of Love label. I downloaded it once and have used it many times. Jamie says she doesn't mix fibers. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. David, which pattern is it? Bev says, yes, I'm putting a jar in my room now. Awesome. Jamie doesn't use anything other than number 4 acrylic. Do you have a wool allergy, Jamie? Because it seems like being in such a cold climate as you are, that it would be preferable to make items out of wool that you would wear. But that's just me. Bev, did you see that felted yarn from my jar? Oh, it's right here. Is it right near the top? Oh, yes, it is. Bev, did you see this? Oh, focus, focus, focus. There we go.
That is so pretty.
Definitely makes me think of Bev. So this was dyed with Dollar Tree single serve drink packets.
Wow. That made a really pretty color.
I do like turquoise. Wool is my favorite fiber. I save those scraps and use them in felting projects. Yeah, no, Bev, this is pre-felted wool. I'm going to go grab the spool. I'll be right back. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay. Okey-dokey. So how many of you have made mittens this year? I'm working on another pair. Well, and the reason that I'm working on these mittens is because nobody brought mittens to the cabin. So I'm trying to make enough mittens that by the time we leave, everybody will have gotten to play with mittens in the snow at least once, you know, so their little hands don't get cold, or their big hands. I wish I could read the chat. Well, if you have any questions for me, ask in the chat, and hopefully Kim will see them. Those little chair covers are really cute. The ones that she has at her counter. I love those. So this is where I am on the mittens so far. I've got, let's see, how would I do this?
Mom, my leg. Oh, I can't feel anything with this.
Quiet, please.
With this foot.
You'll be fine. It's just asleep.
I'm making mittens.
That's cute. Is that the same yarn you used in the stocking?
Yeah. I'm just doing
Maribel
something with
says,
it.
I would love to make those mittens, Ginger. Are you going to do a tutorial?
Oh, I should. That is great. Yeah, once I get the ball rolling on tutorials, there will be no stopping me.
So I feel like the camera quality is better than I've done before, but I still don't own a tutorial arm.
So how do you do it?
Don't laugh at me. So
I'll
I
probably
have
laugh.
you probably will. So I have a square, like bookshelf thing that goes on the wall that we don't use right now. And then on top of it, I ended up putting a piece of fabric with a one of those external batteries in the middle, so it had some weight. And then there is a birdhouse project from Home Depot that my kids made 2 years ago that is just at the right angle that my phone fits into it. And the way that it's shaped, I can angle it. And then what I do is, I sit on my little chair that's in front of my yarn wall, put that on my daughter and son's table that they sit at for snacks downstairs, put a piece of poster board on the table, and what I basically do is I crochet around the phone like this. It's
so
and
it
all
works,
that stuff I
right?
had. Yeah, it does work, but I mean, it will be easier with a tutorial arm, but I guess it's okay. I mean, I think it came out better than the first tutorial I did, which is horrendous because I was sitting on the floor trying to do that around my phone, and it just came out awful. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can only get better, right?
Mean, just go check. Right. Just go check out the first tutorial I did.
Yeah, I watched it.
But I mean, you can't make it better watching it.
Listen, go watch some of Crystal's first round of tutorials if you want to make yourself feel better.
Oh yeah.
The lighting is bad. The sound is bad. Like, the way she explains it is not fluid. Like,
Oh no.
but I guess after you do 1,000 tutorials, almost, it gets better.
Yeah, she has. I'm just amazed. I am floored by the sheer volume.
Yeah,
that
but
that
go
lady
back and look at
puts
some
out.
of her original ones, and you'll see, like, she's come a really long way, you know? You're not like that
Yeah.
right away.
Right. You got to get used to it.
Bev really did
You know
get
what
a
my
giant
daughter-
ball jar. That's funny. Go ahead.
My sister said that what she would like to see Yarny YouTube channels put out is, you know, those, and I don't know what it's called, but it's supposed to be like a soothing type kind. It's like A's, the B or something like that. I don't know. The letters aren't right, but like just showing somebody crocheting and like music in the background, or oh, can you see me?
I can see you now. You were like
You
on
know
the
what I'm talking
side.
about?
Are you talking about like a relaxation video I'd put on for the kids at work? With like soothing music?
Something like that.
David says ASMR.
Yeah, but just ASMR. That's
I don't know
my
what that
dad
stands
said that
for.
too. He said, "Oh, sorry." I'm trying to charge my phone and talk at the same time and
Hey,
crochet.
Hold on. You told me a trick.
Who, me?
Take a hair elastic and tie it onto the mirror.
Well, I won't. When I do that, it makes it sideways.
Well, I would prefer sideways over keep being dropped.
And I don't know why it just does it upside down. Like, why upside down? It'll do it like that or like that. But when I do that, it's upside down again.
I don't know. Sorry.
Well, here, it's charged for a little bit. I'm going to put it there for a little bit.
Oh, no. Oh, I had Jamie and I had a question for you.
For me?
You. So,
okay.
I showed Jamie that you can chat on video on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
She hadn't done that before, I guess. And while we were chatting, she showed me that she bought some sheepskin throw rugs that were real sheep.
Right.
And she expected it to be not the way it was. But she said that she was rolling around on them and got a rash from the sheepskin.
Oh, it could be some of the chemicals they use in tanning it.
Nope. It's still got all the wool on it.
Right. Well, yeah, but still they tan the skin.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, so I was like, I know Ginger will know what's going on with this probably. I have no clue.
Yeah. Chemical in the making of the sheepskins.
Okay, that could be it. So it doesn't mean that she 100% has a wool allergy.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, how is she with like just regular wool, like that you crochet with?
I don't know. She said she only usually uses acrylic.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think Ladybird D calls hers hushed hooking or something like that.
Oh, is Ladybird here?
No, David said that that's what she calls it when she does it. Oh, there you go. Sanita, thank you. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Oh, okay.
ASMR. Sometimes autosensory meridian response is a tingling sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. Cool. Thank you, Sanita. I appreciate that. So the felted wool, I have some down in my dye kitchen. The one that is a lighter color is way in the back. You know when you have that corner cabinet in a kitchen And I have one that has a door that's this wide, really skinny, and it goes back farther than my arm is long.
Right.
I have a really long arm.
I can imagine because you're a tall person.
So I would have had to unload almost everything out of that cabinet to get to it. So I just grabbed one that was not off-white colored just to show you what it looks like. So
and that's the felted wool, right?
right, look how big it is.
Yeah, that's really
This is held against my head.
wow. That's huge.
Look at how pretty it is.
That is very pretty.
So my thought with this was actually to speckle on top of it with a darker color.
So what would you use? What would you make with that?
This? I actually was thinking of making probably some hats with it or bags. Probably not a sweater because there's not enough yards of it, I don't think, to do that.
Right.
I mean, it's a little bit scratchy, but not bad. Oh, Bev. Oh, my word. I've seen felted yarn, but not like that. So as in this is a good thing? Hold on. Hello. Hello. There you are. I see you. Bev, I really want your opinion on this. Do you think this is the best thing ever, or do you hate this, since you're the pro wool felter among the group? Personally. So this on the label says mauve, but it is not. It's more of like a purple color for sure.
Yeah, that's super pretty. I love that color.
So yeah, on this it says, it's from Southern Yarn Dyers. No idea. But this is by the pound.
Wow.
At Peter Patchy's. This is by the pound. So when I went, this felted wool was on sale for... Hi, Mama Kitty.
Hi, Mom.
How you doing?
Mom, good morning. I can't see the chat because if I try to do the chat, it'll make my phone turn off my StreamYard.
So she's saying, hi, guys, exclamation mark, heart, heart. Hello, good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's right. Happy New Year.
Lori says, Kim, go look at the phone accessories at Five Below for stands for your phone. I even saw one with the light on it. That would involve me getting out without the kids. Maybe. They just opened a Five Below in the town next to mine, actually.
Or you can see if you can order it online.
Bev says, I think you'd get some great texture knitting with the felted yarn. That's my first thought. Well, I don't knit. Kitty says, good, I almost missed you.
Hey, what are you doing today, Mom?
Pat says she keeps losing electricity. Did you get hit by that winter storm yesterday? Ursula says, still lurking, shooting a tutorial. What kind of tutorial are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Let me type it in the chat. But she can't read lips.
Who, me?
No, Ursula is doing a tutorial. She can't read lips, so I'm asking her in the chat. Ursula, what kind of tutorial are you doing? That's why it's in the chat. Oh, she's here in Texas. No storms. Huh. Katie says, hi, everyone. Exclamation point. Ginger, are you at the cabin?
Yes. Yes, I am. I took some pictures. I need to send you some pictures, Mom.
That's pretty. I'm sure. I don't even need to look at it, and I know it's pretty.
It snowed.
Bev says, yeah, she likes the idea of crochet hats. So that's so fun. Let's see. Where's my thing? There it is. So I am going. Hey, what are you doing with yarn hookers today?
We are talking about what we're going to do in 2021 as a group.
Oh, as a group?
Yeah, what our group goals are for this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk a little about like the Facebook challenge and some.
Why don't you talk about that for a second?
And some giveaways we're going to do on Instagram. And
talk about, okay, go ahead.
Oh, just so far, Julie has put out a pattern and she has it on Ravelry. I don't know if she has the tutorial finished or if she's working on it right now, but
the snow day beret.
Yeah, pattern.
She finished the tutorial yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Actually, my thought, if I had enough yarn left of this, was to make a snow day beret out of it.
Ooh. Well, is that a 4-weight yarn?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
it's a little on the lighter side of a 4, but it's definitely a 4.
Right. That would be pretty. And then
Reggie. Go ahead.
Kate has her tutorial coming. I think she's working on that.
With the one with the buttons on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Dr. Tam.
Yeah.
And some socks and mittens. And then we're really we've been doing all the things to get ready for this year to put together all the groups. So it's kind of like a lot all at once that we're trying to get used to. Yep. So sometimes if it seems like my streams cross, that's because and I was thinking about this. We're using the Asana app to kind of coordinate all the projects and everything.
Okay.
Let me know if you're interested in using that app.
What is it?
It's Asana. It's like a project management app. I mean, since there's only 2 of us, I don't think it'd be.
Is it on iPhone?
Yeah, you can get it on iPhone and Android.
Is it a paid app or a free app?
Free app.
Oh.
I mean, there are other options for.
All right, I can check that out, actually. If you just want to screenshot or send me a link to that app, just so I'm getting the right one.
Okay, yeah.
That's not going to be this week, though. I have other stuff to do this week.
Okay.
I'll look at it sometime this month.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Hey, Reggie. Sorry to cut you off. Reggie just hopped in. Hi, Reggie. How you doing? I was just talking about your vestuary challenge and showing what I started working on with this Hint of Silk yarn from Yarn Bee, which is bamboo and silk. So I started making this circular vest. I worked on it a lot yesterday, I'll be honest with you.
That is so pretty.
I am loving how this is coming out, but I just wanted to show that to you. I'll put a picture up in the group later. What is the hashtag you're using for that, Reggie? Is it hashtag vestuary? I can't remember what it is. Sorry to cut you off. So that app sounds awesome. Oh, you love it. That's awesome. So that app sounds interesting. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, yeah, it really is. There's a lot you can do with it. And I'm sure I haven't even reached the full capabilities of the app, just because I'm learning it. And boy, it takes a long time for me to use technology, but
Your what do you use? InShot for your videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to try and maybe use that soon.
Oh, it's so easy to use.
Right now, I'm still just using iMovie.
yeah, I mean, it's worth giving it a go, you know, to try it out and see if you like it or not.
Yeah. Oh, Vestuary Vest Fest. I put the wrong hashtag. I'll have to fix that. That's the hashtag for Reggie's make along in January and February. Thank you, Lori. It's my first vest I've done. So this is going to go up on the Yarn Hookers page when I'm done with it too.
Yay!
First vest. Because your challenge this month is trying something new.
Yeah, trying something new. And I think my new thing is going to be writing patterns.
Oh, yeah. No, that'll be fun. And we've talked about doing that for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've never written a pattern before. So I'm going to give it a try.
Oh, there was some really good, there's a couple places I found recently that have like free patterns every day in January.
Oh, yeah.
I posted all that on the Facebook group a couple days ago, I think. Did you get that pattern pack I sent you? The one that was £5 for 89 patterns?
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
I sent it on text, I think, or Instagram. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll have to go check.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't been getting my notifications.
Oh, it's not available anymore. It's just for one day. But
okay.
That's okay. This person does these really cool amigurumi that look like donuts, but they're all these different characters.
Oh.
I guess she's been featured in Happily Hooked magazine a bunch of times.
Oh, neat.
But knowledge of iMovie has grown a lot over the past few months. Oh, Pamela says it still looks really gloomy outside the window.
Oh, outside mine?
Yeah. I don't think it looks gloomy.
It is overcast, which is my favorite kind of weather. I love overcast.
You do?
I love overcast and rainy.
I love rainy sometimes.
Yeah. I love rainy if I don't have to be out, like, working in it. I would not like to crochet in the rain. That would be bad.
Look at that. So I was just talking about Peter Patchy, and I just got his January 2021 specials email, literally. Ooh, that's pretty.
Who is it?
The person that I got this place.
Oh,
that's beautiful. So he's got a cotton tweed that's $6 per pound, and it's 840 yards per pound.
How much is it per pound?
$6.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That is very, very pretty.
That's very. Ooh, this one, I like that one. Spruce. Yeah. Ooh. Praline. I like the name.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Oh, this is like really tiny. Natural cotton buccal, 870 yards per pound. Sale price $6 per pound. So they have this in a ton of different colors. But that's what the buccal yarn looks like if you're not familiar with that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else there is. I don't like chenille yarn. How do you feel about chenille?
I don't like the feel of it, but I've never worked with it, so I'm not going to totally say I don't like it before I use it.
Okay.
I figure that's being fair.
Yeah, those first three ones, the cotton tweed, those are really pretty. There's other stuff. But yeah, he sends out a monthly email with sales, and it's a lot of stuff there is per pound. He also has like 3 entire walls just full of vintage yarn. That's 75 cents a skein.
Dang.
And I mean like really vintage. Like that's where I got my complete 70s Bernat crochet pattern with the yarn and everything. The one that didn't fit me. Yeah, Reggie, that's true. Your live today is all about novelty yarns, which I'm excited about. Oh, I love that.
So these are the 1 hour mittens.
I don't even want to say that there's even a chance that I'm going to win this yardage race, because there's not. My guess is that you're going to come up with 2 times the amount of yards as me.
Who, me?
You.
That's because I'm constantly crocheting.
It's fine. It's just because you crochet so much faster than me, too.
So, sorry, I keep holding this up, guys. I just keep wanting to take a look at it.
It's fine. It's just a mitten.
I know. I need to make another one just like it.
Oh, it was snowing in Germany this morning, Reggie? That's cool. That's fun. What was I just doing? I was just looking at my emails. Let me go back.
Uh-oh. I see little heads peeking out the door. Oh, big heads.
All right, we'll wrap it up in 5 minutes. How's that sound?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. They're like, Mom, we need breakfast.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yeah, we're having bacon and eggs.
No. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here. I figured this was going to be a little bit of a shorter live because you're in the woods and technology problems and whatnot. I appreciate everybody hanging with us.
Yeah.
So to recap, so we talked about the hashtag Ministockingcal that we are doing this year. I am going to be editing and uploading the video tutorial I already filmed on this one later today.
And I'll probably be making. Uh-oh. Am I here?
What? You're there.
Okay. And I'll be making the tutorial for this this upcoming week when I get home. Yep,
that's fine. And then those are going to go on our Facebook page, Affordably Geeky. They're going to go on the new Instagram page, affordably.geeky, that Ginger made. Remember to send me that link.
Oh, I will.
Why don't you do that before you get out of the car?
Well, okay. I can't do it before we end here because if I do that, I'll just end the thing.
It's fine. After, I mean, just so I can put it in the description box.
Okay. Okay.
And then I also created the Ravelry crochet along page, Ministockingcal. That's where all the patterns are going to go. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. I'm super excited.
It'll be super fun.
Lots of firsts.
Yeah, lots of firsts.
Please post any links. Yeah, I'll post the links in the description box.
I can't wait to see what it's going to be like this time next year, how we will have gotten on with all these things.
Well, I think that the Ministockingcal is fun and doable just because it's not like a humongous time commitment to do the mini stockings, but it's like a creative process. So that's why I think it'll be exciting to keep working on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll be super fun.
I am going to paste in the Facebook group, Affordably Geeky Facebook group, into the chat. You like the spruce and the first one you showed? Yeah, I know. They're really nice, huh? And I like that they're cotton. Yes, I will post links. So that I just posted the Affordably Geeky Facebook group. Okay. And you can feel free to post any pictures on there or on any of the other pages. Well, not the Instagram. That doesn't work that way. But the Ravelry and stuff like that. And please use the hashtag. And what are we going to talk about next week?
Ooh.
Did you have any thoughts?
I have not had any thoughts. Let's see. I have no thoughts.
I have no thoughts.
I have no thoughts. I'm trying to think of something good. Let me think on that.
Okay.
TBA.
Okay.
To be announced.
We'll post
Unless
that
you can think of
shortly.
something. Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe next week, because we're trying to figure out how to write the patterns, and then we both have to do tutorials, and we're starting this cow. Maybe we'll just have a little chat next week.
Okay.
Instead of having a topic.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about that? And then we can talk about the experience of writing our first patterns. Maybe talk about some little tips and tricks we learned doing that this week. How's that sound?
Yeah.
And that way it's not extra on top of the other things we're doing this week, because I feel like it's going to be a little bit more.
We'll recap what we've learned.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining me from a cabin in the woods.
Well, yeah, this has been lots of fun. Thanks for putting up with me being dark the first 30 minutes and then my phone falling all over the place. And
it's fine. Oh, by the way, Ginger also called me and was like, hello? Thought she was going to wake me up. It was 8 a.m. My computer had to do some kind of update when I turned it on. So I was 2 minutes late.
Are you there?
Oh, nope. You haven't had to wake me up yet, Miss Sleepyhead.
This is true. This is very true.
Oh, you'll be there regardless. See you next week. Oh, thank you so much, Sanita. Agreed,
Yay.
David. Chatting is lots of fun. Oh, thanks, guys. I really appreciate this community. And you, Ginger, especially. And everybody else.
It's the fun part of my week. Fun part of my day, talking to you guys.
For sure. I love it. So I'll see you again at 4 o'clock. Oh, sorry, 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central for Yarn Hookers. Whose channel is it on this week?
It's on Mel's channel this week.
Hook to the left.
Yeah, if any of you are on Instagram, there's a link in the profile to each of our channels. So we've made it easy. So whoever channel it's on that week, just got to go over to Instagram, hit the link, and you're there.
Oh, I wanted to figure out how to use that link tree thing that I see everybody using.
Oh, yeah. I don't use Linktree. I use InstaBio. I like it better because there's an app for it. But
maybe let's chat about that later this week.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That sounds good.
Miss Instagram professional. So I love the chats, and I'm interested in how your experiences with writing patterns. Okay. Yes, Ladybird D is having a spotlight tonight with Tess. I know that. And then at 11 o'clock, Mel goes on, Hook to the Left.
That's right.
11 my time, which is 10 o'clock your time. And yeah, Saturday has just been a great day for lives, huh?
Yeah, it's like live central.
Oh, and Reggie is live at 2 o'clock my time, I think, with her Yarniversity, which is awesome. But everybody have a joyful day and a most wonderfully creative 2021. Ching! Have a creative day and year, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ginger.